The dog's crossed with this bulldog. It's a bully. The dog's crossed with that bulldog. It's a bully. I mean, you can just about cross it with any bulldog and call it a bully. We just don't know what a bully is no more. The dog stemmed from Razor's Edge, which was far from bully lines or bulldog lines. But you can take just about any dog, like a Staffordshire or a pit bull, cross it to a Frenchie, especially the Staffordshire and the Frenchie cross. That one right there seems to take, and then everybody starts to give the dogs new names from the Staffordshire and the Bulldog cross. You can do that. You can sit there and go get, some people, they want big ones. They go get Borbos. They go get, Rottweilers. Cross them to Frenchies. Take them back to some bully that some other person had created. And then here you go calling yourself having a bully. It's like, what is a bully? What is it? And then, you got dogs that stem from way back. Breeders are still breeding some of those dogs from way back. And are those bullies? I would say they are, just because they come from way back. Just because they come from ruffian blood, which a lot of new breeders don't have no ruffian blood. They don't have no gaff line blood. They don't have gaff blood. They don't. You got all these new names, but the blood is the same. The blood is Bulldog. You got all kinds of new names when it comes to breeding the bully. But the blood from the bully, from some of this new stuff, these new bullies, is Bulldog. No way around it. It's no way around it. Some of the dogs can't even breathe. Some of them are just a tad bit too short. I mean, for people who live in designated spots, you don't want a small dog that possibly can't walk down this hill right here and get back up this hill. You got to carry that dog, and you didn't pay expensive top dollar for this dog. $30,000-$40,000 for this dog, calling it a designer dog. But there's nothing designer about the dog. I'm sorry to have to say, there's nothing designer about that dog. I mean, when you just have a dog that just isn't designed to do anything, the dog can't do nothing. You can't call that a designer dog. I'm sorry. You just can't. There's no way possible that you can have an animal that is just incapable of doing anything, yet and still you call that dog a designer dog. It's impossible. Boston Terriers are designer dogs. They can do a lot compared to some of these things that people call bullies. And I love bullies. I love bullies. I love, the look of many different dogs. But I also love the original bully, the original stock. Because I remember back in the days having a pure edge dog. I remember that. I remember back in the days having bigger dogs. I remember that. I remember back in the days to where I come from in Sacramento, in California, around here, that there was a shortage of actually bulldogs around my neighborhood. I mean, for you to get your hands on a bulldog meant that you had to pay money. You had to. Because, man, when I tell you, when I was growing up back in the early 90s, when I tell you you couldn't get your hands on no bulldog blood, you couldn't get your hands on no bulldog blood in the ghetto where I lived. It was impossible. Because people didn't have those dogs. They were expensive. So when people finally got a chance to get their hands on them, they bred the dog to just about anything. Called it anything. Labeled it anything. That's what they did to the dog. So now it's at the point to where, what do you call a bully? Since y'all keep mixing the dog, preferably bulldog, French bulldog, with every single thing that you can find that has a box head, that has a semi-short snout. I'm talking about totally destroying a dog and remaking it to where it's a brand new dog that fits probably like 15 to 20 of you guys as standard. Then after that, the other 15 to 20 guys don't want nothing to do with the dog. So they take and do the same thing, but they breed it their way. Now you got another version of a bully. When you should have just stayed with the original version, but they were too big. They were hard to feed. When you could have went and got a schnauzer. You could have went and got a miniature pinscher. You could have went and got a pug if they were too big and hard to feed. But you didn't. You pretended that you were a scientist. Let's just keep it real. And you went to work creating this dog that is now disabled. And I like little bitty dogs, but not little bitty dogs that just don't even serve a little bitty purpose. I mean, you can't even go get a ball. You won't play with a ball of yarn. You don't fetch shoes. You don't even wrestle with shoes. Most dogs wrestle with shoes. Most dogs, they wrestle with shoes. These dogs don't do anything. Okay? Nothing. You have a bunch of these dogs. $50,000 for Giaggi, which is a knockoff of Miyagi. $100,000 for Bullseye, which probably is Bullseye was out before Giaggi, so Giaggi's a knockoff of every damn thing. It's just more Bulldog added on top of Bulldog. But then you got Miyagi, which we already knew was a damn Bulldog from the gate. Then you got goddamn Bullseye. And then you got Toadline. And then you got us. People who claim to have a bully. But the dog can't breathe, the dog can't run. If it get into a dog fight, man, let's just keep it real. If the dog get into a dog fight, he's gonna die. Okay? I don't even condone dog fighting. I don't even like dog fighting. But accidents happen. These dogs get into a dog fight, it's a wrap. They can't even get into a dog fight with a cat. There's some of these dogs that won't even defend themselves from a cat. And that's facts. There's numerous videos out there that just show you. A bully won't even defend itself from a cat now. All the drive is gone. The dog is nothing but a look and a bunch of wrinkles. And now you've added Merle. Wow. Merle. And you call it a bully. And then y'all say that they are AKC registered. And there has never been a Merle Bulldog to walk the AKC floor, English or Frenchie. So what are you guys talking about? You got a Merle Bulldog registered to the AKC, but you won't call it a Bulldog. You'll say it's exotic, and his parents was registered to the AKC. So the offspring means that they are registered to the AKC, when the offspring are not the same thing as the damn parents. This shit is confusing. This is confusing. This is confusing. And this is what we're breeding. Well, not me, but this is what's going on out here. This type of breeding, this type of mentality of thinking that we can get away with breeding anything that looks like a bully if we want to breed it too. Let me see what kind of dog. They've been known to breed them damn things to Pekingese. They've been known to breed them things, cross a Pekingese to a Frenchie, and you know they've been known to do that. Then they've been known to do the pug, which is another form of a bulldog. If you do the genetic makeup on a pug, it's gonna come back another form of bulldog. So they use the pug. You use the pug. Use the Boston. That's when y'all had the brindle dogs. You know, you gotta follow the color pattern if you really want to get at these dogs. You gotta follow the color pattern. You gotta follow the color pattern if you're really trying to get at these dogs, because the color pattern will tell you more about possibly where the dog came from. Like, you know, if they brindle, you know, he could have possibly came from the Boston. You know if they come out a little bit too white, you know what I'm saying? You could have possibly bred that to a white Frenchie. You know, if they come out brindle with big heads and the brindle was kind of black, you could have bred that to the English. So you got to look at the color patterns. The color patterns tell a lot about where these dogs come from. Because one thing about who ain't going to tell you the truth about where the dogs come from is the breeder. The breeder ain't going to tell you the truth because the breeder is too busy trying to get your money. He trying to get your bread. If he told you the truth, you would not want that dog. And that's true facts right there. You wouldn't want that dog if he told you the truth. See, let me tell you something about these breeders. As long as the puppy looks pretty, that's all that matters to them. They ain't trying to breed a dog for lineage, to preserve the lineage. They ain't trying to do that. They just breeding a dog so that it looks right to them. As long as it look right to them, it's a good dog. It's a fantastic dog. Long as it's short, got wrinkles all over the face, bully as can be, they ain't worried about it. Looking like a straight bully, they ain't worried about it. Some of them got foam coming from behind their mouth. Some of them got underbites. They ain't worried about it. They ain't worried about nothing like that. They want some money. They want y'all to give up some of that good dough, some of that good bread. Give up some of that good money. And that's when they'll say, okay, this is a good dog, or that's a good dog. But as far as, thinking that anything else, come on, man, they ain't worried about that. They ain't worried about that. They're not worried about that. Let me tell you something, man, these breeders ain't worried about nothing but giving up and getting money. When you getting money with these breeders, that's all they worried about, is getting money. And that's the reason that the bully game done went south. When it comes to what is a bully. You don't know what no bully is no more. You can't even imagine what a bully is no more. You know? You can't even imagine. Nobody can imagine what a bully is no more. It's something that used to be a beautiful dog. Used to be a beautiful thing. You can go see a bully and, man, just to see that big old massive dog running, doing his thing, man, that was a pretty sight. Ain't nothing like looking at a beautiful dog. But with the mass destruction of the American bully, because it's been massively destroyed, massively. From what that dog used to look like till today, that dog has been massively destroyed. And it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. I know y'all may not like it like I don't like it, because it's sad. How can you take the bully and put the bully back together? You can't. There's no putting it back together. Every time you try to put it back together, somebody come up with a brand new dog. And everybody want to breed to that dog. And then when they breed to that dog, I noticed one thing about these bullies. Most of these bullies do not throw themselves. And that's a fact. Y'all run out to go breed to these dogs, have 8 puppies by the dog. Your dog had 8 chances to make one puppy look like him. And guess what? He failed at every single one. Don't ne'er one of them puppies look like him. Sometimes y'all breed to a fawn bully or an all tan bully with a black muzzle. And when the puppies come out, they be blue. Y'all done bred to this fawn bully with a black muzzle. And the majority of the litter was brindle. Man, come on, man. And y'all don't want to show your litters when they are ugly. You only show pretty litters. You throw away the ugly dogs. See, this is how you know the bully has been destroyed. Because every single puppy in a bully litter should be beautiful. They should only be different colors. They should only be different colors. That's the onlyest thing should be going on with the dogs. They should be different colors. But yet and still, they're not different colors. Like I said, you could breed 2 blue dogs and come out with a Merle in the bully world, because most of the people that have bred bullies, they bred to Merle dogs. And a lot of the puppies didn't come out Merle, but they carry the Merle gene. So now you take those puppies and you breed them to a bully who don't carry the Merle gene. And guess what? Y'all got a litter of puppies. And a few of them puppies came out Merle. This is what's going on in the bully game now. You can't even breed to a dog. Because if you breed to that motherfucker, it could pop up Merle. You got all these people out here having litters of dogs. Literally having litters of dogs. From a Merle dog. From a straight up Merle dog. And some of the puppies don't come out Merle. But those ones that didn't come out Merle carry the Merle trait. Guess what? You take that one that didn't come out Merle, breed it to your dog. Soon as your dog had puppies, you got Merle puppies. Now y'all know, like I know, it ain't no such thing as no Merle pit bull. Okay? Y'all know, like I know, it ain't no such thing as no Merle Staffordshire Terrier. Okay? But y'all got bullies though. Y'all got bullies. Y'all know, like I know, it ain't no such thing as no XL pit bull. A XL pit bull, a double XL pit bull. Get the hell out of here with that. Boudreaux has some big pit bulls. He had some big pit bulls. They was some big fighting dogs. But they was game as shit. I don't even see bullies out here with game in them no more. You don't see them out here with game in them no more. Dogs don't even like to, they don't even like to argue. Less known fight. They don't even like to get in a bickering match. They don't. And it's like, when it comes to stepping up the bully game, man, the only way you can step up the bully game is to start breeding to real dogs that made the bully game. Go get you some of that ruffian blood. Go get you some of that gaff blood. Breed to a real pit bull terrier. Breed to a real Staffordshire Terrier. Quit lying on your paperwork. Everything AKC. Everything this. Everything that. And when you look at the dog could never ever be AKC registered. But yet and still on your hung ass paperwork, you sitting here telling people that it's AKC registered. Oh, the mama was a Merle dog AKC registered. And a Merle dog AKC registered. Man, ain't nobody finna sell me a dog AKC registered that I know can't walk the AKC floor. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody finna sell me an AKC registered dog that I know cannot walk the AKC floor. That's just not gonna happen. I'm not that stupid to sit here and let you sell me a dog talking about it's an AKC registered dog, and this dog you will not wake up on Saturday morning and see walking on the floor. I'm not that stupid. I'm not finna buy no crap like that. I can go in my own backyard and breed some crap like that. I don't need your help. I don't need you to breed it for me. What I need you to breed crap for me for? If I pay for a dog, I want to pay for top pedigree, top notch shit. Ain't nothing top notch about a Merle bully. Ain't nothing top notch about that. The only thing you breeding for is color. Y'all breeding for colorful dogs. You're not breeding for to better the breed of the dog. You're not breeding for that. I'm sorry to have to say. You're not. You're not breeding for that. You're not breeding for the structure of that dog. So I'm just saying, man, y'all don't even know what a bully is no more. Right now, we at a part of the game to where we could breed anything we want to together, call it a bully, and call it a day. And that's facts, y'all. So let's step our pimping up on that. Let's step our pimping up on just getting these dogs to look better. Especially the guys that like to go to the shows, because I like to go look at y'all dogs at the shows. I like to see y'all beautiful dogs. There's some beautiful dogs out here that's called American Bully. But American Bullies' bellies don't touch the ground. American Bullies have actual hawks. They actually have those. A lot of these dogs nowadays don't even have them. They ain't even got no hawks. So it's like, you know, let's just breed some dogs properly. Let's breed a dog with a long tail again, with some nice ears. Stop cutting the ears on the dogs. Don't make your dog look no better to have short ears. I'm sorry to have to tell you that too. It really don't make your dog look no better to have cut ears. Dogs don't look no better having cut ears. Some of y'all cut y'all dog's ears too small. Everything is fit so the look can desire you. And that's not how a dog is supposed to be. That it desires you. This ain't your dog. Whoever is creating the American Bully right now, understand that it's not even your dog. You jumping on the bandwagon of somebody else, and here you is trying to recreate their stuff. The American Bully ain't even your dog. You just like it and jumped on the bandwagon. Let's just keep it facts. It's not even your dog. Everybody see somebody make money off something, the next thing they want to do is go try to do it. Oh, I'm going to make money off this too. Now y'all done put so much bulldog blood out here, the onlyest way to breed a nice bully, if you own one, is if you take it to a pit bull yourself, or if you take it to a staffy yourself. You got to breed out all that bad stuff that's been added to these dogs to turn them blue. Now you got blue dogs. The game is so blue till it's all y'all dogs is Crips. Y'all got Crip dogs. As soon as y'all have a litter of puppies, y'all breed a litter of Crip dogs. Blue is a nice color, but it carries too many dang allergies. You see them trees down there? See them trees? For people who live around trees, like I do. See, I live around trees. See what I'm talking about? I live around trees. This is where I live. This ain't my house, but this is, you know, out and about where I live at. I live around trees. For people who live around trees, getting a blue dog ain't a good idea. It's not a good idea. And I only say that because I own a blue bully. G2, Dax, and Miyagi. G2, Dax, and Miyagi. All the three official bully bloods that we already know got bulldog in them, but we ain't gonna tell nobody else. Don't tell nobody my dog got bulldog in it. Please. Okay? Because I won't tell nobody your dog got bulldog in it. Okay? All these dogs got bulldog in them. You probably didn't even add the bulldog to your dog. Somebody else probably added that bulldog to your dog. And then you got the dog, you acquired the dog and brought the dog to your house. But little do you know that somebody else had bred that dog up and put bulldog in there. And here you is running around selling these dogs, talking about it's a bully. And you didn't even get it from a reputable bully breeder. Most of y'all didn't get y'all dogs from reputable bully breeders, so you don't even know if you got a bully. Most of y'all don't even know who created the bully. Most of y'all don't even know what's in the bully. Y'all run out and go grab a bag of Bully Max and think you is the top-notch breeder in the world. Man, get out of here, man. I'm going to tell you straight up. My bully just devoured a big old bowl of Gravy Train the other day. I didn't buy it. Somebody bought it. They set it out for their dog. And my dog went over there and devoured it. While y'all buying y'all dog... Y'all buying y'all dog Bully Max, and I ain't clowning Bully Max and all this stuff, but y'all buying y'all dogs all these substances. When my dog is looking like she looking off regular table food, house food from you know, we treat our dogs with respect. You know, we treat our dogs like people. You know, a lot of people say they don't like the dogs to come in their house. Well, that's them. You the one got to clean up your own dookie. You the one got to feed your own dog. So who cares if you don't like your dog coming in the house? That's your dog, and that's your house. So do what you want to do. But don't even try to dictate somebody else's program. Yeah, my dog come in the house. When it's too hot outside, my dog up under the cooler. When it's too cold, my dog is up in here getting warm. I don't care if you like it, and I don't care who like it. It just don't matter to me. When we told y'all we didn't like the way y'all breed, y'all did it anyway. Facts. Now your dogs ain't good for nothing but standing by a model. You got to pay a model to stand by your dog to make your dog look good. She got to have on a bikini with some nice breasts in order to make your dog look good. Your dog don't look good unless the girl got on a bikini with some nice breasts. Your dog don't look good. You can't take your dog right there in that water because he'll drown. That water ain't even deep. I'm looking right at the bottom of it. It's not even deep. You can't even take your dog that far because he'll drown. Your dog will drown. These is all facts, nothing but facts. So step up your game. Because when it comes to this bully gang, a lot of these bullies ain't looking good, man. Step up the game, y'all. Breed to bigger dogs. Get these bullies out here to get active, to show other people what they can do. Let them get in the water and run. Let them, man, just breed to bigger dogs. Make something really just superb. Make something like that. Don't just keep making garbage. Just don't keep making garbage. And I'll be sure to get back at y'all with more content, newer content, and we just gonna talk. Anybody got something to say? Leave a comment. I'll get back at you. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm just saying, breed better dogs, y'all. Face the nation.